Alright everybody, it's time for me to show you how to take your team to the next level with our mobile marketing products. Let me show you how you can add your keyword, text blast your keyword, and use it to drive traffic to your mobile website. In addition, allow me to show you how to embed your team flyer, add contact information so they can, with one touch of a button, call you, and add your next date, time, and location of your next PBRs and BOMs, all in less than 30 minutes. This is Ms. Corla Scott, your Power Mobile Marketing Consultant, and I'm here to show you how to get it done. Okay, so I am going to show you how to get it done using the what I call Text Alert Lite version that is in Business Elite. The reason why I call it Text Alerts Lite is because you only get one keyword and 1,000 messages. Think of messages as credits, so that when I get ready to show you how to do this, you'll understand why I think all of our 5 Links business partners actually need text alerts as well, because you're going to need the extra credits. The reason why I want to tell you that is when I show you how to add your keyword and someone texts your keyword to 55469, that's one message or one credit. And then if you text blast your keyword out, well, that's another message / credit. And then if you have a reply to that, depending on the number of replies, those also use up one message or one credit. So even though you might only have 750 phone numbers, by the time you use this mobile marketing product effectively, those 750 phone numbers that you have the keyword and blast out to may actually cost you 750 times 3 in messages or credits. But let's move on. The first thing we want to do is we want to open up your campaign manager or your contact manager in the software. So I am going to log on to Business Elite, and when I log into Business Elite, I am going to then go to the SMS marketing, and here's how you do this. So I enter my username and my password up here, and then I log on. There's a login button right there. Well, it's a login link, and you're going to see 4 items. I am going to click on the SMS Go Now button, and it's going to bring up the selected view. You go to your campaign manager to immediately start the keyword, or you can go to the contact manager to upload or begin to type it in your phone numbers. We're going to go to the campaign manager, and it brings you to the campaign manager dashboard. I am going to create a new keyword, and my new keyword is and what happens is when you choose a keyword, this will search to see if this is available. And for a lot of you, if you chose a word that's not available, try adding an exclamation point to it. And as you see, as you put in the message that you want people to get after they text the keyword team flyer to 55469, I am actually going to take the space out. Then what happens here is it begins to count backwards from 160 to the other characters that you can have. Well, I want to insert the link to my flyer, but I haven't, to my mobile website, but I haven't actually created it yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just save it, and I'm going to come back to it later. Once it's saved, it takes me back to the keyword dashboard, but I now want to go to the mobile website builder, and I'm going to create the mobile website. So I'm going to add a mobile website, and I'm going to give you the full view now, and I'm going to choose a black background because my flyer is black. Some of you with graphic design experience, you will immediately have a visual idea of what you want, but you can feel free to play with it at any time. So I have a flyer that I have saved on my computer for the purposes of this demo. We also use it as well. And you are at the mobile website builder. It tells you the date, tells you the team flyer, and it already gives me the hyperlink that I will use in that mobile keyword that we talked about, right? So there are other things here as well. There is the barcode, and if you need to regenerate your link, we'll talk about that at another time. You can do that as well. Okay, now I'm going full view so that you can see the entire thing, and we're going to create a page. And I can even call it the same thing I call the site name, but just know that this name is going to appear like up in your browser area for the mobile website. I save it. Next step is it takes me to the page builder with this wonderful phone on the side, and see where that black is? That's where the information is going to go. It's going to shrink and grow as we add or remove components. Components are items that go inside of the cell phone area for your mobile website. And I'm going to add a new component, and I'm going to call it for all purposes, how about that? And I'm going to add an image. So I am going to actually add the image, which is very important to do. You can add JPEGs or PNG files, and I am going to save it. Once it is saved, you now have to add that component that you created into components that will be included on your mobile site. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to add it. Now I'm going to do save and preview so that my flyer will appear in the phone. Ta-da! So now I have my peak card that our teams have developed, and now what I want to do is I want to add some contact us information, some home, some buttons that can go on the page. So I'm going to go back to the home page, and I'm going to create another page, and I am going to say contact me. Nope. How about us? Team flyer. It creates it. Here it is. And now as you see, there's a button that says Team Flyer. There's no information on it. So I need to add a component inside of the Team Flyer. So I'm going to add the Team Flyer. And I'm going to say the same thing, contact us, just so I'll know that's the contact information. And I'm going to say okay, so I'm going to do that part two. It's going to show you how to actually add our company's video. But I just added that in there. And so now I am going to add the contact us component of it. And our info is added. So what I'm going to do now is, if you notice, there is a weird character that is in there, and the reason why is because I added a return instead of allowing it to do the return, and that's where that character comes from. It's very, very particular excuse me, about how those things appear. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to the site, which is what they see when they come to the page. Okay, so you can see what your mobile website looks like right now. I want to show you some little what I call developer hints that we use so you can visually get a better idea of what it's actually going to look like. So here is the short URL, the bitty link or the bitty URL we talk about, and I clicked on it. What I do is I'm going to shrink it down to like what I will see on a phone. Our websites, our mobile website development is really cool because notice that it has responsive design. It shrinks and it grows based on the mobile format. So if you're on an iPhone, it's probably going to look just like this. So now you see the flyer and you see the contact us. You see when I click on the contact us that it gives us the information, and I can also click the home button and go back home. Now I don't like for it to say team flyer demo. I really would prefer that it say home, right? So I'm going to close this. I'm going to open this back up and I'm going to edit the page. And I'm going to change it to home page. How about that? And I'm going to save it. Okay, so now I've created my mobile website. I have, contact us on there. And if you contact me or us, you will get more information as well. I also want to add one where you can come to our mobile website at any time and you can get a list of our PBRs or upcoming BOMs or upcoming regional information that I can pass on to people. So I'm going to go back to the site and I'm going to create yet another page. Okay, so I'm going to call it upcoming meetings. I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to actually go into it, and I'm going to add a component. I pretty much just stay with the whole convention of what I've been using. So I'm going to say new component, and I'm going to say upcoming meetings, and I'm going to say okay, so here's just some samples for the purpose of letting you know how it works. Don't want to spend a lot of time on that. You can definitely fill those in. Now what I've done is I now have a button for upcoming meetings, and I am saving it, and then I am going to add it to the components included, upcoming meetings, add it, save and preview. And now here's my information and here's my buttons. I'm going to go back to the mobile website. I'm going to click on the bitty URL and I'm going to shrink it down to a format that I know I will probably be looking at, and we're done 100%. Well, okay, so now let me show you how to actually move forward on sharing this wonderful mobile website, because I have contact us information. I can go back to the home page. I can click on the meetings, and I can go back to the home page. I'm good to go, right? All right. So we've got one more wonderful step to this, but let me just kind of recap really quickly. What we have done is we have created a keyword for our team. We have created a mobile website for our team. On the mobile website, it has our VIP pass or our P card. It has our contact information, and it has also a button on our mobile website where you can get the upcoming meeting events. The wonderful thing about this is you can go in and change it as you go, and every time someone texts your keyword, they have updated information. Nothing to reprint. Now that is a large return on your investment. So now what we're going to do is I am going to highlight and copy this video URL, and all I did was highlighted it. I right clicked on it and I said copy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my keyword, and in the keyword dashboard it's going to have it. So here's my keyword. I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to add my tiny bit URL. The insert options gives you the options of making your own short URL. So if I had www.bringiton.com/bring it, you can go ahead and create a short URL. Do not ask me why I came up with that. Here's the important thing that you need to know, and that is when you send this out, this is one credit or one message. If I have another reply, then this is going to be another message. And so I am actually going to have a message, and okay, so I put another reply in there. So after they text a keyword, this is what they're going to get back. And then I'm going to do something like this. Okay, the next thing that you can do is you can actually turn on lead notification, which will automatically send you a text message or an email, or text messages or emails to let you know that someone texted your keyword. And then I'm going to put in the phone number that I want the notification on. Alright, then I'm going to say save and schedule. And the launch date is automatically going to assume that you want it to happen now. So I'm recording this on the 2nd of October. It's going to automatically put in the day before. So as soon as you hit launch, you can test it out and it's good to go. Okay, everybody, so this ends your demonstration today. You can text the word team flyer with an exclamation point to 55469 to your cell phones right now, and you can see how it works. If you're having any problems with using this, you can feel free to inbox me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/corla.scott, CORLA.SCOTT. Feel free to check it out, inbox me, friend me on Facebook, and see you tomorrow.